How you doing? Out of 10.
Are you Pulaski?
Yeah,
Frank Pulaski?
that's right. Do I know you?
Just give me my change.
Hey, what the hell is this?
What happened?
Help, Tommy! The guy! I can't get it off! Do something!
I'm here.
Tommy! No!
Handcuffed to one wrist inside the 70 feet of rope.
Oh, God.
And then he was dragged west, 7/10 of a mile. I just saw the body, what's left of it. The Emmy said he's never seen anything like it. There's no end to it.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is number 9. 9 bizarre murders in the past 2 weeks. Every time my beeper goes off, my heart skips a beat.
He stayed on his feet as long as he could. Then he fell, was dragged away. I could hear him screaming and begging. It could have been me. It should have been me.
What do you mean?
I was wide open. Frankie had 3 cars in line.
Wait, you were wide open? But the killer went to Mr. Pulaski's booth and waited in line?
Yeah.
Why would he do that unless...
He was after that particular guy. So you didn't see the driver, and you didn't get a make of the car.
I'm sorry. It might have been a Chrysler. I'm not sure.
Captain... What's this?
The killer paid his toll with that. That's supposed to be at the lab.
Arlene. Arlene Carney?
Yes?
How are you, Arlene?
What is that?
The lady, well, the dead lady. She bought a ticket.
Did she appear to be waiting for somebody?
No, sir.
Did she look frightened?
No, sir. So she goes inside, and about a minute later, a man steps up.
Can you describe him?
I couldn't really see his face.
He was holding a handkerchief over his mouth like he had a cold.
Captain,
What?
you've got a serial killer on your hands.
Monk, the woman was strangled. She didn't know any of the other victims. I am not crying wolf until I am 100% sure.
This is definitely the same man that killed Frank Pulaski at the toll booth.
A lot of people pay with $10 bills.
It's brand new.
There are a lot of brand new 10s out there right now.
Serial numbers are sequential.
What, you remember them?
Well, I got a pretty good look at it. The bill at the toll booth ended with 6092B. This is 6093B.
A serial killer.
Okay. An Hispanic plumber, a retired white cop, an African-American school teacher. What do they have in common?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly. They have nothing in common. Different ages, occupations, some are rich, some poor. Captain, this is a very diverse group. They are too diverse.
Too diverse.
I'm talking statistics. You'd have to work hard, really hard, to find a group this different. Plus, look at this. The blue pins indicate where they lived, right?
Yep.
The murders took place all throughout the Bay Area, but the victims all lived in Marin County. What are the odds of that?
Go on. Go, 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 go.
A diverse group. All registered to vote. You know where you find a group like that?
Yes, yes, on a jury.
Yeah, hang on. He's right. They all served on the same jury 6 years ago.
A jury.
On a jury. 11 victims. What did they have in common? They all served together on the same jury 6 years ago in Marin County. It was a personal injury lawsuit. A handyman named Ian Agnew fell off of a roof, and he landed on a metal pipe, which was sticking up out of the ground. Now, he sued the homeowners, a Stuart and Lisa Babcock, for negligence. Apparently, part of the pipe is still in the guy's head.
He's a pipe in his head?
Yeah, he's got a 3/4 inch galvanized metal pipe in his head. They couldn't remove all of it.
He has a pipe in his head.
He was awarded $700,000. The homeowner's insurance paid for the whole thing. It was a routine trial.
Except 6 years later, the jury's being killed off one at a time.
We just picked up juror number 12 at a casino in Wallenpaupack. He gambles a lot. He's always in debt. He did it.
Why, he confessed?
Well, no, he lawyered up. He's not saying a thing.
But you think he's the guy?
He tried to bolt when we picked him up. Guy put up a hell of a fight. We just came from his house. There was a body part in the freezer. A human finger.
Really?
That was before my time. I didn't even meet Stewart until after the trial. Would you like some lemonade?
No, thank you.
Stu, these people want to talk about the handyman?
What handyman?
The one who suits you.
Why? That's ancient history.
Is that where he fell?
Yes, it was.
Mr. Babcock, were you at home when the accident occurred?
No, I was on vacation with my wife. My first wife, the dragon lady.
Did you attend the trial?
Well, there was no reason to. It was my insurance company's headache. Well, what is this all about? I mean, that was settled like 6 years ago.
It's probably nothing.
All right, I'll speak to you later. Bye. Adrian, do you know what Kane just did? He took care of all my parking tickets.
He's like Superman. That's strange.
What?
Lisa Babcock said she didn't meet her husband till after the trial. But look, this picture was taken more than 6 years ago.
How do you know?
I recognize that restaurant. It's O'Malley's on Richmond. They haven't allowed smoking in there since 1995. And he was chewing his nails.
Who, Babcock?
Just now, in the pool.
So what does it mean?
It means they're a couple of liars.
Or maybe worse.
Maybe a lot worse.
Mr. and Mrs. Babcock. San Francisco PD. I'm Captain Stottlemeyer. Were you folks going somewhere?
We're just getting away for the weekend.
Yes, we have a house at the beach.
Well, I'm glad we caught you.
I trust you with my ties. Where the hell does he get off? Where the hell?
I don't know. Are those passports in your handbag, Mrs. Babcock? You're not leaving for the weekend, are you? You're leaving for good. Because you heard they just arrested Wallace Cassidy.
Who?
Fixes a few parking tickets and you think he can talk to me that way? Nobody talks to me that way. Nobody.
Wallace Cassidy.
Stupid
He was on the jury when you were being sued 6 years ago.
What are you talking about? Why would we care about somebody on a jury? That...
Maybe because you knew he was going to confess. Not for murder, for blackmail. Juror number 12 was blackmailing you. He knew that you had murdered your first wife. After Ian Agnew fell off your roof 6 years ago and sued you for negligence, the jury was brought here to visit the scene of the accident. One of them, Wallace Cassidy, wandered off. Most likely he was looking for something to steal. Mr. Cassidy had a gambling problem. He was always in debt.
Oh, God, I can't believe I went out with him. He's not even my type. I felt sorry for that stupid weasel.
Sharona,
What?
we're working here. Mr. Cassidy never did find anything to steal. He found something a lot more valuable. It was the first Mrs. Babcock. He didn't leave without taking a picture and one of her fingers.
We have that picture, and we have the finger. It won't be hard to prove who it belongs to.
He sent you an anonymous note demanding money. You knew it was from one of the jurors, but you didn't know which one. At the time, you didn't really care. Cassidy was small time, and he wasn't asking for much. So you paid him, and you thought that was the end of it. But it didn't end there. Cassidy kept coming back for more. So you decided to kill the blackmailer. But since you didn't know which of the 12 jurors it was, they all had to go, one at a time.
It's jungle out there, disorder and confusion everywhere. No one seems to care. Well, I do. Hey, who's in charge here? It's jungle out.